Hello everybody, Bruce here with a short video on how to get started with the Google Developer Tools. I'm in Chrome and I'm on my Mac this time, not on my PC. The developer tools are going to work the exact same on both operating systems. So I'm on a web page here, and let's say you want to inspect your HTML and CSS. Well, you can right click and say, where are you? View page source. That's all well and good. That's your web page source. And if you wanted to click, say, on the CSS file, you could see that as well. But that's not very helpful, right? So there is a feature in Google Chrome called Developer Tools. Now, you can either press the F12 key, or there are other key combinations as well. On the Mac here, if I go to More Tools, Developer Tools, you can see it's Command Option I. Do you see that? Command Option I. In fact, I think I have my PC fired up here. This is my PC, and let me go over here. Again, you can see here it's the same thing. More Tools, Developer Tools, right? Control Shift I. So Command Option I on the Mac, Control Shift I on the PC. Let me go back here so you can see it again. So, and I've documented this in Canvas. See, it's Command Option I, and Control Shift I believe. I always forget. Settings, More Tools, Developer Tools. See, Control Shift I. All right. So I'll show you on both the PC and Mac. Okay. So I'm on the Mac first. Doesn't matter. Again, we're just looking at HTML. It's Google Chrome. So what you can do is you can hit F12, right, which I just did. And if it doesn't come up with this view right here, go to the Elements view. Go to the Elements view. And here you can see the structure of your page. And as you click through, right, various sections of the HTML, you can see that the screen above, right, if I start clicking around, it'll start showing me, see right here, right? It's showing me the HTML that I'm clicking on right here. You see that? And as I click on various things here, like this H2, you can see on the right here, it's showing me the CSS that is being applied to that particular element. So let me go to this H1 here, right? And I can also do this, right? Inspect element. Right click, inspect. And it takes me to that place in the document tree here. And it's showing me that there is a header. Actually, is it an H2? I think it's an H2. They are not. Yeah, it's an H2 and an H3. So there, it's showing me all the CSS that's being applied and where it's coming from. This is coming from style.css. And further down here, you can see it's coming from other style sheets, normalize.css, which you'll learn about. And then here's all the different things, again, resulting in this combination of property values. In fact, if I turn off the color by clicking on it, look at that, it turned back to black. So I'll click it again. Let's say you want to make it pink. I'll just type in the word pink here. I'm on the right, pink. And look at that, it changes to pink. Now, this is only for experimenting and debugging. It's not going to rewrite it back to your CSS file, all right? Okay, so let me just put that back. Actually, I'm just going to reload the page. Check this out. So I reload the page and everything is back to normal, okay? So you can click these various things here to turn on and off various CSS declarations. Okay, so it gives you a chance to play around with your code, right? And again, let's say you want to see what's this. So right click on it, inspect, takes you to that image in the HTML, and you can see what CSS is being applied to it. All right, so hit F12 to close the developer tools. Again, on a Mac, it's Command Option I, right? And let me swing over to my PC here. This happens to be just a site. and I'll do. I never get the key sequence right here. I think it's Alt Shift I. I always get it wrong here. See, Control Shift I. There it is. So notice how it came up on the right here. All right, this is actually good. If you want it to keep it there, you can, but you can actually move it to different places. So you see this little ellipses that I clicked on, right? You can tell it whether you want it to be on the bottom, right? Like I just did. I'll do it again. Right, actually, it's over here, right? So here now, it's on the bottom. You see this down here? And if you click on the ellipses, right, you can put it on the left, right? It's up to you and how you want to work with your page. But it's the same exact thing between PC and Mac. It's just the shortcuts that are different, all right? So you'll start to use the developer tools to see why certain things aren't working the way you think that they should in your code, all right? So yeah, and notice again I'm clicking around, right? There's the header on this particular page, right? And as I click through some of this stuff, right, it's highlighting it in the document. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Let me just see where that div is. Where is that div? Oh, that's a container. So it highlighted it for a second. There it is. See, right there, it's highlighted. Okay. All right. That's it. If you have any questions, bring them to Slack, to class, or in wherever. All right. Thanks for watching this short video on Google Developer Tools.